let's take a look at the handout from class yesterday that we looked at again today. It says you try these. On one side are the story unit conversions, the story about the woodchuck, and there's one about monster trucks, etc., etc. I'll upload this from class as well to the website so you can have a copy of our work from class today. But I'd like to go through on the back side problem C. Let me zoom out a little bit so I can see the whole question. It says a Matchbox car wheel has a diameter of 0.5 inches. How many times would the wheel turn in 1 mile? And it gives me a helpful hint. 1 mile equals 5,280 feet. So this is a revolution problem. Once again, I want to know, here's my Matchbox car wheel, right? Has a diameter of 0.5 inches. And it's going to be rolling on this roadway for a mile, which is a long time for a little Matchbox car, but it's going this way for 1 mile, and I want to know how many times that Matchbox car wheel is going to turn over the course of that 1 mile. Let's zoom in here a bit more so I have some more space. And since I'm looking at how that Matchbox car is turning, right, at how many times it's going around, I'm really considering its circumference. So let's find the circumference of the Matchbox car wheel. So circumference for a circle equals pi times the diameter. So in this case, my diameter is 0.05 inches, which means that my circumference is 0.5 inches. So my circumference is 0.5 pi inches. And notice I'm not putting this in the calculator. I'm not getting an approximate value. I'm leaving it exact for right now because I know that I'm going to be doing something else with this measurement. So I don't want to round now and then have an error early in the problem that will compound as I do other things to that number. Alright, so I know what the circumference is. Every time it goes around, it's going 0.5 times pi inches, whatever that is. And I'm going to be doing this turning for exactly 1 mile. Well, 1 mile is 5,280 feet, but my circumference is in inches, so I need to do one more conversion. I need to change that 5,280 feet into inches. So to do that, let's see, how many inches are in a foot? There are 12 inches in 1 foot. So to change 5,280 feet into inches, I'm going to multiply 5,280 feet by 12, and I'll get a number of inches. So let's take a look at the calculator here. 5,280 times 12 gives us 63,360 inches. 63,360 inches. So that's my whole distance here. All the way across. My 1 mile is 63,360. It's a tongue twister for me. Inches all the way across. So I want to find out how many circumference are in that 63,360 inches. And to find out how many there are, I'm going to divide. I'm going to take 63,360 and I'm going to divide it by the circumference. 0.5 pi. So into the calculator I go. 63,360 divided by, now I'm dividing it by 0.5 pi. I'm going to use some parentheses here. So I'm dividing by that whole term, 0.5 pi. Close my parentheses here. Oops, is that really 0.5 pi? No, I don't think so. Let me try that again. Divide by parentheses 0.5 times pi. There we go. So now I've got 63,360 divided by 0.5 times 3.14, yada, 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 yada. It equals, and it is turning 40,336.2287 times. So let's round to the nearest whole time, which is going to be about 40,336 times. That is a lot of times to turn for that little Matchbox car. 40,336 revolutions. Revolution is how many times something turns. 40,336 revolutions.